Hey, what's up? Hello, I'm Kate Mohns, and you're listening to 1738 Radio here at High Point University. We are on the phone with very special guest Chris Leamy, founder of the He Plays For Me movement, up-and-coming singer-songwriter in New York City, who has recently been signed with Sony Red. Chris, how's it going?
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we're really excited to hear more about your story. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to talk to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks. All right, so you've written songs for Shaggy, you've been featured on The Today Show, Insider, People Magazine, New York Times. You're really trending. Did you hope to make music your career, or are you shocked that it's kind of turning into that?
You know, I started He Plays For Me a couple of years ago, and, I've always music's always been a passion of mine. I never really thought it would grow to the extent it did. The goal has always been to try to make an impact and to try to figure out the best way to do that. Using music just because I really enjoy making it. Being able to meet some of these amazing people who are less fortunate and homeless on the street really had such a massive impact on my life. So, to get some of the press to these individuals and to share their stories with other people around the world who might enjoy them as well, really it's just been a great gift.
So then what has been the most rewarding moment throughout this journey?
I would say I've worked with an individual named Miguel, and, to sit down and plan with him when no one was around and he was living on the street and figure out really a true plan of, okay, this is how much it would take to get you off the street. This is the job you would need and to pay for your rent and, how long before you can cover a check and things like that. And then seeing him go out and actually execute that plan. We raised a little bit of money for him using the platform, and then to see him go out and do it and flourish now, and he's doing great. I think that's been the most rewarding is now, he just got a raise and he got a promotion at work, and he's back in society, and I think it's been really inspiring to me.
What inspired you to, start the He Plays For Me movement and actually play next to the homeless people?
Sure. So I've been a songwriter in New York for the last 5 or 6 years now, and I never really spoke to homeless people or talked to them. I was definitely one of those guys that just kept walking. And I was coming home late one night on the subway, carrying my guitar, and a woman who was panhandling, she stopped me, and she said, "Hey, this would be a lot easier if I had one of those." And she pointed to my case, and we got to chatting, and, she had a very great point. She said that people with a skill or talent tend to do much better sitting on the street, which I guess makes sense. So I had a couple of song ideas I was kicking around that I wasn't sure if they were any good. So I said, okay, well, maybe I'll go and I'll sit next to these people, and we'll see if, New Yorkers react, and if, this busking helps, any of the money we make, they get to keep. So it really started as just an idea to, okay, we'll give this person a couple extra dollars. I can try out these tunes. It's a win-win. But what I didn't count on, like I said before, was the impact that these people would have on me. Just hearing incredible words of wisdom and seeing kindness from the homeless community, not only to myself, but also just to each other. Really, the goal was just to humanize the homeless population.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it goes to show that everyone really does have a story to tell. So it's awesome that you're helping represent these people that often get overlooked. You have some upcoming shows, Rockwood Hall, Webster Hall. What could we expect to see from you at these shows and also in the future?
Oh, I think, in terms of live shows, really, it's just about delivering the music in the most fun and energetic way. So I really focus on bringing a live band and, trying to have a good time. Getting people in and trying to get people excited is the best thing to do. In terms of the He Plays For Me movement, I'm looking to roll out a video series soon, which should be great. Let some insight into, these individuals and let you hear their stories from them. And then also, we just rolled out a T-shirt campaign. So we launched He Plays For Me T-shirt. I partnered with this company, Karma Launch, and the shirts are on sale for $21.95. And of that $21.95, $15.50 is going to go to charity. The goal is to help pay for Thanksgiving for Bowery Mission, which is a homeless shelter in New York, and then Covenant House, which is another homeless shelter in New York who work with troubled youth.
Wow, that's honestly incredible. I just have so much respect for you for stepping up and really taking control and helping contribute to this issue. I'm from San Diego, and the homeless community is so large there, let alone in New York City. So moving more towards your music, I've seen your songs like American Man. What inspired you to write that?
That one, really, the song American Man, and Miguel, who we were able to help get off the street, was in that video, and he was great in it. Honestly, it was just kind of the sentiments that I've been dealing with and thinking about while doing He Plays For Me. Like, I was definitely one of those guys that took a lot of things for granted. And I think there's no wake-up call like sitting with someone who owns all their possessions in a bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm so fortunate to have family and be able to take care of myself and, buy food and have a roof over my head. Like, those are luxuries that not everyone has. So I think, that was kind of the sentiments of the tune, and it probably took on a little angrier tone, but that was really where it all stemmed from.
You remind me of a little bit of Andy Grammer. He just came out with Fresh Eyes. I don't know if you've seen that music video. Yeah. You kind of remind me of him. I like your style. What kind of genre do you classify yourself as?
I don't know. It's a good question. I would say it's like, poppy-ish. I don't know. I think it all roots from singer-songwriter perspective.
Yeah.
Or at least the previous songs have. And then, kind of like changing some of the production styles. Like in this last EP, we brought in the guys from Braves, who are a new LA band who are doing great. They just signed to Rostrum, just really to kind of experiment with some of the electronic sounds. And the previous one was a little bit more acoustic-based.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just having fun and trying to push the envelope as much as I can.
Are you planning on coming out with like an EP or an album soon, or what's the deal with that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're actually we're recording a new EP now, so that'll hopefully be out in January.
Oh, coming up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear it. Lastly, I just want to ask, do you have any advice for college students trying to pursue their dreams, whether that's music or anything else?
A lot of people say you have to choose between a day job or your dream. My first couple of years working in New York City, I was working at a bank, and then I would just go home every night, and from 6 to 11, and on weekends, I would work on music. Mm-hmm. And I think you can get a lot done, and no one even at Sony, when I signed with them, knew that I had a day job. Just because I would schedule music appointments at night and, songwriting sessions at night, and then on the weekends. So I think have some faith in letting the path kind of take you, and do as much as you can and work as hard as you possibly can for as long as you can. That's been my, what I've been trying to do. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's definitely good advice. So yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for taking the time out of your day to talk to me. I appreciate it, and we cannot wait to see where your music takes you, and we wish you the best.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate all your kind words.
Thank you so much.